Hey guys, what's going on? It is Tamika. We are going to be, you know what? I wanted to pull these. We're going to be doing a quick reading. I have some errands to run, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. And I typically say that a lot, and then it ends up being like an hour reading. But you know, I hope everyone is doing well. I am good, tired. Not really tired. Yeah, a little tired. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing like any type of. I slept. Sometimes it just often feels like as much as I sleep, I still wake up like I've been doing I don't know, aerobics or something in my sleep. Someone might be doing a lot of moving in their sleep. Or like even waking up like fighting. That hasn't happened to me, but I don't know why that just came to me. Like when you're sleeping and then you just jump up out of your sleep. Someone could be feeling as if they're being disturbed or haunted. I know this sounds like crazy, but I've been feeling lately like, first, I've been seeing a cat and hearing a cat other than my own cat. A black cat. And I get the feeling that someone is like watching me over my shoulder. I don't worry about those type of energies because of the boundaries I set in with regard to the spiritual world. You just can't pop up at my crib. Like, it's not that type of party. Even the portal, when I close my eyes, I can see people. When I close my eyes, I can see my portal. And I often see people on the opposite side. Not necessarily faces, but I see images or silhouettes. And I feel like those are people who are trying to get in, but they cannot because they do not have they don't have permission. So we have the walker, the unknown, a journey. Someone could be taking a journey in their sleep. Maybe that's why there's so much feeling of tiredness. Journey back home. Someone is going back home. Maybe someone is just taking a trip back. It's like graduation season. So there could be people, taking trips to see family because of graduations. I'm going home. I'm going home. Something. Oh, I'm coming home. Coming home or going home? Someone is coming home or going home. Maybe someone is moving back in with family. With this economy, it's not very easy for people to survive. So it would seem logical for people to move back in together to kind of unite or put together their finances so that it is more manageable to live. We have the fate at the bottom, accepting help, guidance. Yeah, accepting help, going back home, having to cut the cords of something. The fates, the three fates. There's three sisters to three fates, and they weave your fate. Three sisters, they show up 3 days before someone's birth. So something could be significant about the last 3 days, or just 3 days in general. The number 3 can be significant. 3 fates, 3 days. Oh, there are 3 birds on this card. 3 birds. 3 messages, 3 people. Are there 3 people who are having an unknown journey? 3 people that are getting messages in their sleep about a fate or getting some type of guidance, accepting help and guidance. The unknown. Let's get another card. The Smith. So the Walker and the Smith, these could also be last names, Walker or Smith. Someone could like to walk a lot or do a lot of walking in nature, like in the woods or in parks. Maybe someone has like a routine of where they walk every day or a couple of times, maybe 3 days a week they walk. Or maybe it might be a good idea to walk 3 days a week. To open up your mind, to clear your mind, to feel more connected, to be more present. The Smith, overthinking, taking action. Overthinking, walking would most definitely help you with regard to overthinking. Even though you think like as you're walking, you'd be overthinking. But you're so, it's like it just brings a clarity to you. And you get answers. When I was first going through like my ear thing, and it was like, I want to try to stop saying like so much. Someone might do that as well. But when I was going through my ear thing, I would walk. And although like the ear was bothering me, walking helped clear like my energy. It helped get rid of some of the negativity that I was feeling or the doubt I was feeling, or even the uncomfortability and the pain. It just made it, I guess, more tolerable. But with walking, things that I have been thinking about or things that I have been contemplating, contemplating, same thing. 2 different words to say the same thing. 2 different explanations to come to the same result. 2 different understandings or 2 different understandings. But at the end, it comes to the same points. But anyway, so say if I was walking and I thought about my sister, I would see a license plate that had her initial in the year she was born. Or I would listen to music and I would listen to YouTube as well, depending on where I was at in my energy. So I would get messages through music. I keep my playlist on shuffle. I like to do that also when I'm doing readings, because I get messages through, listening to that. Like I did a reading for someone and I heard 2 different songs. Now, the way I guess I tune into your energy is, and I don't even want to say tune in, but when I am tuned into one person in particular, I don't need to know like your name or anything of that nature. If I just need the idea of you. Like when I do my readings for people, I don't ask any personal information. I don't ask for your birth date, your address, your favorite color, your eye color, how many. Like I ask no questions. So I just get information. Boom, you come to me, you want to do a reading. Hey, Tamika, can I get a reading? I'm like, okay. So then I just think about you. And when I think about you, and that's just not thinking, but it's almost like you're in my mental Rolodex. And then I take you out and I put you in the front. So I'm always in tuned, but I'm just not conscious of the information. So when I put you in the front of now this mental Rolodex, now information just comes to me about you. Whether it be songs. I heard a song, I was doing a reading for someone, and these two songs that I heard were, one was Monica and one was Must Be Nice. Must Be Nice. What's his name? Life Jennings. But in both songs, they talked about relationships. But in the videos, it was also about prison, like someone getting out of jail. So I was like, somebody in this person's life must be getting out of jail or prison or has been in prison. And it's significant to the reading. And lo and behold, it was. I never asked this person anything about that. So you could be getting messages in ways that you don't even realize or don't even understand, or you're not even paying attention to. I can talk about something with my husband, or just in general, I could be thinking about something, and I will then hear whatever it was I was thinking through someone else's mouth, confirming what I was thinking or what I was feeling was true. So there's a need. It's like there are so many, there might be in your brain as well, like this mental Rolodex that you have with all of this information that's kind of like from your own experiences, this information that comes from, your family, your upbringing, this information that comes from your internal clock or your internal signal, all this Akashic record energy of your past is all like in this mental Rolodex. And you're doing like all this overthinking, and you need to calm your mind. You need to calm your mind. So let's get another card. Now, I don't know how to say this word. The ACOLYTE. I don't know. I'm not going to try. Acolyte? Acolyte? The acolytes? I don't know, sir, ma'am. But this is new projects and learning. Learning new ways to... Look, this is at the bottom again with the brawler. Lack of empathy and confrontation. Do you hear my stomach? Don't listen to that. I haven't eaten, but I have some mushroom coffee here. And I'm trying to give that a whirl in the morning before I actually eat something. I've been having, maybe someone is suffering from some like type of stomach pains. I'm not saying because I go through it, everybody goes through it. But typically with a collective energy, you go through similar things, you are feeling similar things, you are thinking similar things. That's why you can think something and then listen to someone later say the same exact thing or something very similar, because there's a collective, like it's like going back to the base and picking up the information you need and taking it with you. And this person's coming and taking their information. So there's, what I was saying about my stomach. Someone could be experiencing stomach problems, hunger. Maybe someone is in a financial bind and hunger. They're not able to take care of themselves the way they need to. Hunger, this could be a hunger for something. Like you have that drive, that determination to get something or to be something or to do something. Stomach problems also. Someone could be having like acid reflux or what is that, Crohn's disease, where your stomach gets all jacked up from eating certain things. This could be a solar plexus problem as well. Confidence, your intuition could be off. I gotta sneeze. Allergies. Oh, bless me. Thank you. So, lack of empathy, confrontation, the brawler, someone who's ready to fight. When I think of brawl, I think of a fight, a bar fight. Something about a bar fight. Something about marijuana. Mary Jane. Mary could be significant. MJ. MJ. Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson. What is that guy's name that played in Michael B. Who? Michael B. Oh my God, I can't remember his name. He was in Black Panther. My husband likes the line, one of the lines in that movie. I can't remember the exact quote, but it had something to do with I don't know why it won't come out my mouth. Having to do with willing to die rather than to be put in captivity. So I guess standing up for your rights and standing up for what you believe and standing up for who you are rather than bowing down and being someone else's slave, which I guess could be significant. Maybe someone feels like that's what they have done, that they've bowed down and became someone's slave. They were doing someone's bidding without thought, without reason, without standing in their own integrity, in their own character, in their own morals. This could deal with three people since we have the three birds and the three messengers. The Smith. The Smith. Overthinking and taking action. So if you're overthinking and taking action, it's probably coming from an emotional place. There's a need to relax the mind, to clear the mind, to quiet the mind. Excuse me. New projects, learning. So again, learning. Maybe someone is going to be learning different practices. If it's not like spiritual, like, taking the walk with nature is spiritual, yes, because you are connecting with the earth, but it helps you mentally. I went to the store the other day, and I don't really get out as much as I could, but I went to the store the other day and I was cleaning out the car and throwing some stuff away, and it just gave me a very nostalgic feeling. Like I missed being outside. Someone might miss something from the past. It gave me very like when the spring or the summer hits, like the very beginning of the summer and the spring, it just gives you this new energetic feeling, like things are different. And I like to drive. So when I was younger, I would drive. I was always somewhere with somebody because I had so many different groups of friends. I had groups of friends who didn't like each other, so they couldn't all be in the same area together. Like I could get along with a variety of people. So I would hang with these people to do certain things. Like I had two friends that were Hispanic, and we went to like the Hispanic clubs and the bachata and all of that. But I had friends that wouldn't do that. So then I would have other friends where we would just chill and do things in the house, like barbecue and smoke. Like, I could go to the park with this person and smoke. I had friends where we could ride together if I clear my mind by several different ways, but driving was one of them. And it didn't matter the time or the day. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning. If I wanted to get up and drive, I would go and I would drive mostly to the beach. So I had friends that would do that with me. That would just get in the car with me, and we would just drive for hours anywhere. Just drive and talk and listen to music and laugh. Back then I wasn't smoking, so that would have been a nice, you know, a nice add-on. But maybe there are just some practices that you need to start embarking on in order to